Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back after a month or so for another video of Deal or No Deal. I asked you guys on my Instagram yesterday to comment below some mock trades, and you guys left some great support with over 400 comments, and I choose 11 for this video. So before we hop into the video and the trades, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and like to show your support. And let's hop into the first trade. The first trade comes from Logan M. Johnson, who says Domi a 2021st and a conditional 2023rd for Johnny Goudreau. Now this trade might seem lopsided to some of you, but I think it's pretty even. You have Montreal getting Johnny Goudreau, who came off a bad season this year and could be the new top forward in Montreal. Then you have Calgary getting Max Domi, who also had an off season this year, and he might need a new team to kick it off again. Then you also have Calgary getting a first next year, which could be good or bad, and you had them getting a conditional 2023rd, which I just decided to take the condition off. Honestly, I think this trade is even depending on the pick, so I'm saying deal on this one. Honestly, I think if Calgary gets a star player with the pick, this trade could be worth it. So let me know below what you guys think about this trade. Next trade comes from Joe O'Neill, who says Andreas Johnsson and Ilya Mikheyev and a 2021st, which is the 15th overall pick, for Daniel Nurse and Andreas Athanasiou. This trade I actually like. It starts off with Toronto getting that must-need defenseman they need to improve the blue line, and they get a solid forward in Athanasiou, who still has a lot of time to prove himself more in the NHL. Then on the other side, you have Edmonton getting Andreas Johnsson and Ilya Mikheyev, two solid top-line forwards to help their team with depth. Then you have them getting the 15th overall pick, which could be a steal, and they could draft a new defenseman with this pick. I'm going to say deal on this one. I think Edmonton would win depending on the pick they get, but I think Toronto would do just fine getting Doughty and Murray to improve their blue line. Next up from Nick Gray 940, he says Ottawa receives Matt Murray in exchange for a 2021 second, a 2022 third, and for Logan Brown. Honestly, I really like this trade. Ottawa is in need of a new starting goalie as they get Matt Murray here, who had a bad season this year, but he's a two-time cup champion and he can still steal a lot of games with Ottawa, and he's still very young as well. Then on the Penn side, they help their future rebuild, getting a second round pick and a third round pick. That could be anything. Then you have them getting a young forward in Logan Brown, who has so much time to prove his game and get to that NHL level. 100% I'm saying deal here again. The Sens need a goalie so bad, and I think this trade is perfect for them. Next up from Jacko122934, who says Calgary receives Vincent Trocheck and Jake Bean, and Carolina receives Mikael Backlund and Oliver Chillington. Now, I'm not a fan of this one. I think Calgary wins this very easily. You get the two younger and better players than Carolina. I think Trocheck is better than Backlund, and Bean and Chillington are very close, but I think I would honestly give the upside to Bean. Maybe if Carolina got a pick in this trade, I could have changed my mind, but honestly, I'm saying no deal here. I just don't see it happening. I think Calgary would win it easily. Next from Ice Prods, he says Mitch Marner for Drew Doughty in the second round pick. This is very interesting. It took some time for me to decide. You have two players who I would say are pretty overpaid and honestly might need a change. You have Toronto getting a top paid defenseman who is getting old and slightly worse, but he's on LA and might need a change. They would also get a second round pick as well. Then you have LA getting a young talent to just boost their future in Mitch Marner. Honestly, I gotta say no deal. This will not happen, and I think Toronto needs more value. Honestly, I would say maybe if the Kings threw in a prospect as well, we make a forward prospect, I would say deal here, but I'm saying no deal. Next from Hockey 2020, I was expecting this one to be in a video. He says the third and fifth pick from Ottawa in exchange for the Rangers' first overall pick. This is weird for me to pick a winner. 100% I'm already saying no deal just because I just don't think these teams would do it. Honestly, if I'm the Rangers and I get offered this trade, I'm accepting that right away. Yes, Lafreniere is maybe a new McDavid or McKinnon, but if you're the Rangers, you get the third and the fifth pick back, meaning you get two elite players, which is better than one because it helps improve the depth of the team. So no deal here. The Sens would lose my opinion just because I value two elite players than one franchise player. Next, from Goalieman 3, he says Alexander Steen to the Devils for a second round pick. Basically, this trade is a cap dump to the Devils, and I don't like it mainly because Steen is 36. I think if the Devils got a younger player here with the same cap as Steen, I would say deal, but For me, I'm saying no deal. I think the Devils would be better off saving their cap space to sign a free agent instead of going for a guy who's 36 with a bad contract. Next up from Kazman19, he says Kevin Leblanc for a 3rd round pick and Alexander Georgiev. Now this one I do like. You have the Rangers getting a great top 9 forward who is still very young and can improve greatly. Then you have the Sharks getting Alexander Georgiev, who can be the new backup or potential starter of the Sharks because of the struggling Jones, and they get a 3rd as well. I think this is even. I would say deal. I think both teams would benefit off this trade. Next, from Aiden Pask 45, he says the Maple Leafs receive Colton Parayko for Timothy Liljegren, Andreas Johnson, and the 15th overall pick. Honestly, this could happen. I've seen rumors of this Leafs team trying to get Parayko, which would help the team so much. Parayko is very good. And in exchange though, the Leafs lose one of the top prospects in Timothy Liljegren, but honestly, it wouldn't be bad, as you basically would have Parayko replacing him. Then you have the Blues also getting a solid forward in Johnson, which is good for Toronto to get rid of some cap. Then you have a big part of this trade, the 15th overall pick, which could be anything. Once again, I can see Toronto giving up the pick this year for a defenseman. I'm going to say deal. I like this trade a lot for both teams, and I think it would be worth it. Finally, to end the video, we have a great trade from Jiffy Senpai, who says Ian Cole for 6 first-round picks. You know, I love this trade. You know, Ian Cole is the best player in the NHL, and I think he is worth way more than this. I think 6th-round picks is not enough. I'm saying deal on this one though. In my opinion, I think the Avalanche are getting robbed here. They need to give way more picks. Maybe even McKinnon in this trade. I think McKinnon is not better than Ian Cole, so I think they need more to offer, but I'm still saying deal. Okay, no, whatever. I'm joking. I just wanted to end the video off in a funny way. And that will do it for another video of Deal or No Deal. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new as you try to hit that 1K goal. And I'll see you guys in the next one.